Let's start with a hard truth most sincere men learn too late. The moment you stop absorbing pain silently, everything changes. Not slowly, not subtly, suddenly. Because the uncomfortable reality is this: many people don't notice how much a sincere man gives until he stops giving it. And when he finally changes, they call it cold. They call it different. They call it what happened to you. But nothing happened to him. He just stopped doing this. Today we're breaking down the exact shift that makes people suddenly care after they didn't before, through a simple Stoic lens. And the first sign starts earlier than you think. Sign number 1. They were comfortable hurting you because you never changed. Here's the thing. People don't repeat behavior that has consequences. They repeat behavior that has no cost. If someone hurt you multiple times and nothing in your behavior changed, your patience didn't look like strength. It looked like permission. You stayed kind. You stayed available. You stayed understanding. You stayed present. So in their mind, nothing was really wrong. Not because they were evil, because your reaction told them everything was fine. A sincere man absorbs discomfort quietly. He tells himself, it's not worth conflict. They didn't mean it. I'll be patient. But patience without boundaries slowly teaches people a dangerous lesson. They can hurt you and keep you. And once that lesson is learned, your value quietly drops. Sign number 2. They respected your effort, not your presence. This one hurts when you finally see it. Some people didn't value you. They valued what you were doing for them. Your time, your attention, your emotional stability, your reliability. You were the steady one, the understanding one, the one who didn't create drama. But here's the Stoic truth. Effort given without limits becomes expected, and expected effort stops feeling valuable. It becomes normal, like electricity in a house. No one thinks about it until the lights go out. When a sincere man reduces effort, people don't think he's protecting himself. They think, why am I not getting what I used to get? That's when the shift begins. Sign number 3. They never believed you would walk away. This is the turning point. People test limits when they feel safe. Not consciously, not maliciously, but instinctively. They cancel last minute. They take longer to reply. They put in less effort. They assume you'll understand. Why? Because in their mind you were stable, predictable, safe. You weren't going anywhere. And once someone believes you won't leave, urgency disappears. Attention fades. Care reduces. Effort drops. Not overnight, gradually. Until one day you finally change your behavior. And suddenly, they notice. Sign number 4. The moment you stopped overgiving, the alarm went off. This is the moment everything flips. You stop initiating. You stop chasing clarity. You stop fixing the emotional distance. You stop being the first to reach out. You don't become rude. You don't create drama. You simply remove extra effort. And that silence feels louder than any argument. Because people don't notice constant effort. They notice its absence. That's when the messages change. Are you okay? You seem distant. Did I do something wrong? Nothing changed except one thing. You stopped compensating for their lack of effort. And now the imbalance is visible. Sign number 5. Your calm detachment creates uncertainty. Marcus Aurelius believed something simple. When you stop reacting emotionally, you stop being predictable. And unpredictability creates attention. Before, they knew how to read you. They knew how you'd respond. They knew you would stay. Now they don't. And uncertainty pulls focus fast. This is why people suddenly become more attentive after you step back. Not because they suddenly became better. Because uncertainty activates attention. Your calm distance creates questions. Questions create interest. Interest creates effort. Sign number 6. They confuse self-respect with emotional distance. When a sincere man stops overgiving, people feel the difference immediately. But instead of seeing self-respect, they feel loss of comfort. You used to be predictable. You used to be easy. You used to be available. Now you're steady, but not overextended. And that difference feels huge to someone who benefited from your constant effort. So they call it distance. But Stoicism calls it something else. Balance. You didn't stop caring. You stopped over-investing. Sign number 7. They finally experience what you felt. Here's the irony. The anxiety you once felt waiting for effort, they now feel. The uncertainty you once managed silently, they now notice. The imbalance you once compensated for, they now experience. Nothing dramatic happened. You simply stopped carrying the emotional weight for two people. And when that happens, dynamics change fast. Because now effort must be mutual. The Stoic lesson behind all this. Stoicism never taught men to become cold. It taught them to become self-contained, to stop outsourcing peace, to stop overextending effort, to stop abandoning themselves to keep harmony. When a sincere man finally does this, people don't lose him. They finally see him, and some step forward, some step away. Both outcomes are clarity. Final thought. People didn't suddenly start caring because you changed your personality. They started caring because you stopped giving without balance. You stopped doing the emotional work alone. And that's the moment respect begins to rebalance. Not through arguments, not through explanations, through quiet behavioral change. That's Stoicism in action.